Some believe the olden ways of media practicing in Ghana has been the best, whilst others also says the new media, which comes with the advent of technology and social media, is the ultimate best. Now, I'll pose a question to Mr. Tommy Annan Forson. Him being an experienced media practitioner, what is his opinion on the missing link between the old media and the new media practicing in Ghana?
People have always asked me this question, and sometimes I give answers in variables. The old media and the new media, what is the link? At the end of the day, it is still the media. Somebody asked me some time ago, how is it that you're still able to, as a broadcaster of 42 years, still able to maintain a very high level of dexterity when it comes to these issues? I say that old wine always tastes the best. New wine, yes, it might be fermented, but you might not get the level of pleasure that you want old wine. And people say that, oh, there are certain things when you do on radio. I'm sure that my good friend Kofi Dixon, Fifi Pratt, Kwame Sefaka, and all those guys, if they do certain things, people say, oh, that is old school. But you know what? I always use BBC and CNN as an example. Professionalism. The old media, in our days, you had to actually sit down and write a script. From your hello and your good morning and your bye-byes and what have you, had to write a script. They had to vet it. They would vet that script and make sure the language is palatable, your grammar is okay, your spelling mistakes are corrected, all these, and then you find out that it is hard work. But you see, it is this kind of hard work that has brought some of us where we are today, because we still insist that even though it is old school, my brother and sister, BBC, CNN, Al Jazeera, Deutsche Welle, if you watch them, my goodness, you see a very high level of professionalism. But people believe that, oh yes, times have changed. Definitely, you move along with the times. But then, when you move along with the times, you take some of the old stuff and mix it with the new one. You understand what I'm saying? So, the new media today, trust me, as an individual, it has gone down the drain. Seriously, what is the missing link? The missing link for me is one word: training. Look, in order to be a houseboy or to be a chef or to be a cook, you have to learn that trade. I am very sure that if I told someone just from nowhere, take this broom and sweep here, trust me, the person will be so confused, you won't know where to start and how to finish. And so that is the difference between the old media and the new media. No matter what job you are going to do, you have to be trained for it. But today, the new media, people are able to say, hello, good morning, I'm Tommy Annan Forson, welcome to the show. That's it. Whatever goes on in terms of research, the art of interviewing, questioning people, knowing the people, knowing about them, how they started, where they got to, people are not doing that. But the old times, like, look, this thing that I'm doing here today, I looked at the level of question and I said, yes, this is professionalism. Okay, so you answer with dexterity. The old media, trust me, even though we're moving with the times, I would rather listen to a person who is 55, 60, delivering quality broadcasting as far as the media is concerned. But today, everybody's like, yo, what's up? You know, and today somebody sits down and says, good morning, welcome to the show. Yeah, let me say hello to your listeners and your viewers and what. Meanwhile, you're on television. Where's the listeners? Okay, so the new media has deviated completely from the issue of professionalism. And I wonder if people will ever stop using old school. I will say it again, old wine always tastes the best.
Quote, strong institutions, strong rules and regulations, and strong leadership is what is needed as measures to combat societal problems and difficulties with respect to social media and technology.
What are some of the measures that can be put in place? Trust me, I think it's virtually uncontrollable. Look, if you make a certain comment about an American president, or let's say Trump, or let's say Biden or whatever it is, Facebook will block your account for a certain number of weeks or days and give you a warning. Why is it that they are not helping put measures in place where certain things that are put on Facebook can be blocked for children not to watch? But as an individual, I cannot control it. The only control I can give is to make sure I don't watch those things myself, because it is appalling. Okay? We have NCA, National Media Commission. Look at some of the things that go on air, and it is also on social media. But today, you say, oh, this and this and this should be put in place. I say, oh, freedom of speech. Now, we are abusing that freedom of speech. As for the measures that can be put in place, they are there are many. But as to whether it will work or not, look, people are sitting down today manufacturing, what do you call these things, apps that can do so many things. People are actually sitting down trying to create apps that they can use to scam people, and it's happening on social media. So what measures can we put in place? Honestly speaking, I really do not have that answer. I remember certain TV stations, I think it was Cable Gold and TV XYZ some years back, after a certain time, were showing pornography. And when I say pornography, I mean raw pornography. You actually see people in the act. And I ask myself, what in God's name would make someone put something like that on the air, for people to watch? And so I said, no, this has come too far. I was able to record one of the sessions reluctantly, but I needed to have proof. Somebody will say that, oh, but you were watching. No, I was watching for proof's sake. I needed evidence. Took to the National Media Commission, and they said, wow. I said, so you people don't know this is going on the air? You have no idea? It takes somebody to come out to show you that this is what is happening. And then they wrote to the radio, the TV stations to take those things off immediately. Why did they have to take one individual when there's a whole organization sitting there who should be monitoring these stations, listening to stations, but they also don't care? Okay? So what about those people who own the TV stations? Is it that they lack knowledge, and they say for lack of knowledge what we perish, and the TV stations perished? Is it that they don't care, or is it for sensationalism, or oh, we are the only TV station showing porn? This is an issue of man and woman alone in their room. It's not for public viewing. If you want to view it publicly, that's your business. How you get it, that's your business. It's not my business. But these are measures that should be put in place. Ban TV stations who are showing nude pictures of ladies, even foreign movies. They just show everything. Is it that they don't care? And I remember even swear words were being bleeped on the air. But now the F word comes on, the S word comes on, any word at all comes on, nobody cares. So it's like, oh, it's a normal thing for anybody to use the F word. But gone are the days where if you stand in front of your father by mistake and use the F word, he will beat the crap out of you. Those were measures that parents were putting in place, but now nobody cares. And it's about time we sit up and tell ourselves we are damaging the next generation of children. We are poisoning their brains. Look at teenage pregnancy today. It's all because of these things that are being, watched or being shown. Nobody cares. You watch a lot of foreign movies, swear words. Nigerian movies, swear words. They don't even blare. I'll give you a funny story. There was a TV station where a goat was raped by a man. Would you believe when the story was going on, they blurred the face of the goat and showed the face of the man? And I said to myself, gosh, so if you can do this, why can't you do it from person to person? And these are measures that owners of TV stations and radio stations should put in place, the usage of words. And I think will go a long way to improve the media.
Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel, Skybase TV. Like, share on all other social media platforms with the hashtag, The Social Media Diaries. and join the conversation as well. I am Bernard Bensesenyo. Peace.
Audio Jungle.